Alright, CSS battle time, and let's make a thing. Let's call it a capacitor. Almost looks sort of like one, although expect it to fill up all the way to the top. I kind of like borders for this one. You know, it almost looks like this is a border, and then, you know, there's another one here, and you just take off border bottom and, you know, adjust the margins. And then you have a blue background on top. If I use, you know, if this is a border, that means this blue background pretty much has to be another element. I don't see another way to go about doing that. It's not too bad. That's like the simplest way to do it. Is there a cleaner way to do it with fewer characters, though? There's one. There's one way to do it. Oh. Can you style out? Is there an outline width property? There is. So let's say 20 pixels, 20 pixels, 0, 20 pixels, outline. Oh, you can do this. There you go. Oh, I'll put in the description how this thing goes. Like always, I try to say that up front so you don't waste any time watching a dismal failure. It goes that way sometimes. What am I doing? We're gonna go solid, and we are gonna say it is this color. Still not there. I'm expecting this to work like, I don't think outline width works the same way as border width. I think if I take that off. Oh, you know why? Okay, I get why. If we turn that on. Okay, now we're seeing something. Let's go like this. Didn't change anything. That's the bodies. Let's go margin 50. Okay, now we can see both. Okay. 0 pixels? 1 pixel? Nope. I don't think outline width works the same way. I don't think you have the same kind of fine-grained control of your outline like you do a border. I think an outline is just an outline. So my hope was to do an outline because you can also do outline offset, say 50 pixels. Oops. And let's do this 100. Okay. And so then you see that weird look, and what that does is you can have your border. If we put a border on this, it'll make it clear. Border 20 pixels solid, right? So the border lands in the middle. Let's just put this on the HTML element so then we can see everything. That's cool. Wonder why it's collapsing all the way. I would expect, okay. Let's just up that up. But, oh, that's why we weren't seeing it. All right. It had expanded out beyond the screen. So we have our border, turn this off. We have our border, the outline offset steps it out away from the border. So I was thinking if I could get rid of the bottom, then I would have my border and then my outline on just the HTML, and then just the body would need a new background and some negative margin. And Bob's your uncle. But I don't think outline width works that way. I think I've looked at this before, and it just doesn't. Obviously, the property's there, though. But I don't think you can. It's not a shorthand. see if we have a dash bottom. Yeah, you don't have the fine grain control like you do on border. Okay, so can I do a border double? This looks like a bigger gap up here behind this blue than down here. So I'm not sure that will actually work. Let's turn on this slide and compare. Let's get rid of this junk. We don't need it. Let's look. That's 80 to 30 pixels about. And this one is 40 to 80, 40 pixels. Yeah, it's 40 pixels, so it would show up there if I tried to do a double border. Oh, and then, yeah, never mind. Double border won't work either, just because the gap in between is the same as the width of it breaks it into three even parts, whatever your border width is. I just gotta bite the bullet and do a border. It's okay. It is okay. Border. And we're gonna just say solid, because no, actually I don't think I need the color property on this. I think I can just say border like that, and border width, we're gonna go 20 pixels. Hit 0, that's the sides, right, 20 pixels, 0. And we can margin it however we see fit. Let's do 20 on the top. Perfect. And like 50 on the sides. Too much. 40 on the sides. Wait. There we go. I think that's right. Yeah, we just need that blue to cover it. And oh, that's all you need. Cool. Now if we do this, we need to write a new margin. Like 40 on the top and bottom, 40, 30, 20. Okay. Okay, so the top and bottom is double. Top is double of what the top is. Bottom is the same. And then the sides, it's half. Trying to decide if scale would save me some characters. Say scale. So the top I want. No. That's I think it's not even. Movements, just leave it. We got the body done with one property, so I can't complain. That's what we need here. Yeah, we need background. Nothing else is going to be shorter. There we go. And then you are going to get the blue background. Oh, we got to undo the borders. How do I want to go about undoing borders? We can do a variable. We can do font. It's 1.25. So that ends up increasing the number of characters compared to doing, like, font is more than doing border 0. You know? I don't like that solution. It's a little too straightforward. I feel like there's going to be a better way. Ooh. Native margin is giving overflow 0, negative 50. We're still not seeing the paragraph tag. Oh, because it has no height. There we go. All right. What I think I can do is if I put a set height on the body, margin bottom, 60, 80. No. It's not doing anything. Okay. There. Okay, so now we can have overflow without problems. Where's our margin? Yeah, this is not a great solution, but perfect. That's coming together. I like that when the margin is easy, even numbers. Let's hit submit. Is there a cleaner way to take a border off the paragraph tags? I want it to be I could do, let's see if we can get fancy with our selectors. And comma plus star. And plus star. Okay. We lost some stuff. There we go. Got to get the right selector going. Everything's working. And I think what that means, yeah, we don't need that. So for 1, 2, 3, 4 characters, I got rid of the border. So that was better, right? Yeah, that's significantly better. Getting fancy with selectors. All right. I wonder if, okay, here's another thing I'm looking at. Height is 160, height is 150. I don't actually need the top of the element to be at the top. So if we change that and push that down, okay, and then we bring this one back up, we can get rid of this, right? Because it's going to inherit that height. Beautiful. Okay, that's getting better. Okay, let's clean these up and call it a day, I think. I like it. It's decent. It's nothing special. There's only the one extra background. I can't think of any way that would be fewer characters to get rid of that. 154. Cool. There's something, I think there's more. There's more there, and it's just tickling my brain, but I'm going to leave it. Hope you're having fun with this. Hope you're having a good day, and I will catch you later. Bye.